Hey champions, welcome to Vlogmas day number 21. We are getting close to the end of the month and I've been creating a video a day for Vlogmas. If you want to know more about what Vlogmas is, go ahead and click on video number 1. Go ahead and click the links above. It'll take you to the whole lineup and enjoy, consume, and binge watch. I want to talk to you today about what kind of day are you going to create? You determine that. Have you ever wondered I wonder what's going to happen today? I wonder how today is going to turn out. Well, you determine that. You have a big part to play in it. Of course, circumstances and situations will present themselves, but you determine a big part of how you're going to navigate it. Things may happen around you, things may happen to you, but you are in full control of how you respond to these different things. So that's what I want to talk to you about this morning. I want to share with you that you are either going to be the thermometer or the thermostat in every situation that you're going to face today and throughout this week. So I want you to decide to be one or the other. You're going to either be the thermometer or the thermostat. Now, the thermometer only reads temperature, only is going to tell you what the temperature is. It cannot determine what it's going to be. It only just recognizes and realizes what it is. And you hear people say sometimes it is what it is, right? Because they don't feel like they are in control. Excuse me for that, real live. So you know I'm live if that happened, right? So a thermometer type person or a thermometer type decision, you are just accepting whatever comes your way. You are not participating at all. You are just willing to take whatever life brings you today. And I'm not saying that's a good or a bad thing. It's not my place to judge that. But you do have an opportunity to be an active participant, to be fully engaged in what happens throughout your day. So I want to encourage you to be that thermostat. A thermostat, you can set the temperature to whatever you like it to be. And then mechanisms and systems go into place to try to make it that temperature. It's like a conspiracy going on. Things are reading temperatures, things are creating temperature. They're changing the climate to make sure it gets to whatever level you set it at. So my question to you is, what are you going to create today? Where are you going to set your day to? What are you going to set your day to? Are you going to set it to be a very curious type of day where you're fully engaged and all your senses are going and you are working on and creating something that you're going to be proud of, something that's going to lead you closer to your ultimate dreams and goals and ideas that you want to have manifested in your life? Or are you just going to sit back and say, well, you know, if it's for me, it's for me. It'll happen today. Well, you're going to have to get out of bed. There's some decisions that you're going to have to make. It's not enough just to determine what the temperature is. You got to be an active participant here. I want you to be fully engaged in this process. You're going to have to put some energy into it to help things move, right? Instead of just sitting back and relaxing on the couch, just waiting on, food to come to you. Yeah, I'm sure an Uber driver may knock on your door by mistake and deliver you some food that you didn't want. And you just say, hey, well, it worked. Well, if that's what you're looking for, then go for it. By all means, I'm not going to tell you whether you can or should or shouldn't. It's completely up to you. But you do also have that opportunity to be an active participant and help determine what's going to happen. If you think about a farmer sows seeds. Why do they sow seeds? They're expecting a harvest. They're expecting a return. They're expecting something to come back. What's the something that they're expecting to come back? Whatever it is that they sowed, right? Whatever that they put in the ground. I mean, that's a law, the law of seed time, harvest time. Whether you look at it as the law of karma or whatever it is that you look at it as, you are sowing seeds throughout the day and there's going to be a return. So if you sow grace, you're going to get some more grace coming back your way. Whatever it is that you decide to sow, sometimes we need to sow more kindness. And you know what? That kindness needs to be sown directly into you to be kinder to ourselves as we navigate this day. This day can be filled with wins and some losses and all these other kind of things. But I like the way John Maxwell framed it. He says, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Yeah. Life lessons. that prepares us as we continue to grow and as we continue to develop, for us to be able to maximize and optimize our lives, to be able to accomplish the things that we really want to accomplish. So my question to you, what are you going to create today? It's your opportunity. You have a blank canvas in front of you. What are you going to do with the time that you have today? We don't have tomorrow. We don't have next month, next week, next year. All you have is today. Matter of fact, all you have is right now. What are you going to do with your time? How are you going to invest your most valuable asset, your time? Something that you're going to invest that you're not going to get back. When you make a decision to spend time with someone or spend time doing something, that's a very important decision, because you're not going to get that back. So invest wisely in whatever you choose to invest your time in, or wherever you choose to invest your time. You're not going to get it back. So be very strategic about it. Also, another thing comes to mind is, what are you going to exchange for it? When we work somewhere, whether it's for a corporate job or as an entrepreneur, wherever you're going to work, you're exchanging your time for money. How valuable is your time? I like what Dr. Mike Murdock said. He says you get paid for the type of problems that you solve. So what types of problems are you solving? If you don't like the type of income that you're making, maybe you need to solve some different types of problems. So one way you can invest your time today is invest your time in your learning, in your understanding, in your education. This way, when tomorrow shows up, based on what you poured in yourself today, you can prove yourself to be more valuable. So when it comes to that exchange that's going to be made of time, that you can demand more money for the time that you're exchanging. Yeah, it may take time. It may eventually span out over time, but it all begins today. It all begins right now with the decisions that we make today that set us up for the future. So what kind of day are you going to create? Are you going to create a day where you're making these investments throughout the day to secure the future that you want? Are you going to make the type of investments in your relationships today so that you can have the type of relationships that you want? I mean, enjoy them for where they are now, but always be sowing so that you can have the relationships that you desire, the relationships that you think about. It is all possible for you. So I wanted to come to you this morning. I woke up this morning with this on my mind. So I wanted to ask you that question. What kind of day will you create? All right, let me know in the comments what kind of day you're going to create. Remember to like this video, but most of all, subscribe. Subscribe so you don't miss not one of the Vlogmas series for 2021. You can also take a look at the Vlogmas series for 2020. And those are some very powerful videos as well. So until we talk again, champion, I want to say salute. I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. And I look forward to seeing you over in the next video. But till then, YouTube thinks these videos that are coming up are pretty cool. So do I. Go ahead and take a look at them. Talk to you soon, champion. Salute.